Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. Okay, so you've got the card of detachment. So whatever's going on around you, you need to separate yourself from whatever the outcome is. Detach from it. Stop overthinking about it. And, don't get emotionally involved in whatever happens. Don't create expectations. Be realistic if you're going to have expectations, but try not to be emotional about it. You've got the fulfillment card over here, so money is coming your way. You can see the ships coming in over here, and there's that bag of money over there. So you just have to wait for it. You can see this man sitting and waiting. It looks like it will be coming your way. You are feeling also very, very restless as well. You've got, a lot of mental a lot of anxiety going on as well. That Mercury sitting in Aries, there's a lot of like nervous energy going on, feeling very restless. But this is Hermes, so maybe you're thinking about traveling as well, or even starting a new business with this Hermes card. You've got the Caduceus card over there, which is a sign, Caduceus on his stave over there, which is really a sign of starting a new business venture, and maybe this is what you're thinking of doing. You could also be thinking about travel. You might be getting a lot of, messages, business messages coming in as well with that card. Now, in the past, you've got the inheritance card. So it looks like there's not some money or some property that may have come your way. It's improved your personal wealth or your personal finances. You got Moon year in Taurus, and this is about personal wealth. It is about property. It is something where you may have inherited some money or inherited something that has improved your financial status. Now, going into the future, you've got a good friendship coming in over there with that moon in Cancer. A very close relationship developing, a very, very close friendship, a very, very soulmate connection. This person is a very caring person that you develop this friendship with. And you are achieving a lot of goals over here. You've got the Sun in Capricorn, so focusing a lot on your career, but also achieving a lot as well. So this is, an ultimate achievement card. Capricorn does focus on career and attaining the height of your ambition, really. And so that's where that focus is, and the sun is shining on that. So that means that whatever goals you want career wise, you're going to realize those. So those are the energies for that week. So I'm going to be using the Rackham Tarot for the main read. I have shuffled this deck. So there's an offer coming in for you here that you might not even be considering. You might have even refused an offer that has been made to you. There's a lot of emotion involved as far as this goes, and maybe you've been thinking about it quite a bit and have decided not to take it on. This may not have been a good idea if you're refusing to take an offer, or you're refusing to consider an offer, because it might really be a good offer that comes in over here with this Four of Cups. Maybe it's not ticking all the boxes for you, but it's definitely something that might be really good. It's quite a big, there's quite a big cup that is being on offer for you, and it's going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment. Maybe it's not going, it's not what you really wanted, but it might open a lot of doors for you. So you might need to really consider that carefully before actually rejecting that offer. Now, you've got the Six of Pentacles over here, and you've got the Moon card over here. So the Six of Pentacles is about finances and, trying to, maybe worried a lot about your finances rather. But this is about money coming in. So something has brought in money with the Six of Pentacles. So, the previous energy read spoke about inheritance. It looks like you have received money, recently here with the Six of Pentacles. This is the generosity card. And it's generally, it could be about dealing with inheritances as well. So money has been coming in for you. For some reason or the other, there's something deceptive around how that money came in for you, or you could also be even feeling a bit depressed as well. But you have received money, but something has caused you to feel a bit maybe confused about the situation, or maybe a little bit depressed. Maybe somebody has made an offer to you that, where they give you that financial assistance as well, with that Six of Pentacles. Now it looks like you may be dealing with an earth sign person. Yeah, because below this card, you've got that King of Pentacles. So maybe somebody, this earth sign person, has made an offer for you that is going to, give you a lot more wealth. But there's something about it that you're not very, very happy or pleased about. There's something hidden or something that has not come to light. And it's caused you to be a little bit depressed, a bit confused, a bit upset about something. So whatever this offer is that this person made, it is a financial offer that they have made to you. And, it looks like with that Six of Pentacles, you're getting that money. But it's something that you're not too comfortable with. It's something that's stressing you out a little bit, something that you're not sitting too comfortably with. You got the Five of Rods over here. So you've been having a lot of problems with the people that you've been dealing with, feeling very isolated and alone. It feels as though everybody in this card feels as though everybody has ganged up against you and isolated you from the crowd. So you're sitting over there protecting yourself almost, and maybe there's a lot of criticism that has come in from people around you, but you're not getting along with people around you. There's a lot of conflict going on with that Five of Rods, and you've been dealing with that. There's also been a lot of confusion as far as your money goes over here. So you're trying to focus on something at the moment. Maybe you're even, studying or learning. You're trying to focus on something at the moment, but there's a lot of confusion going on around you. It seems like there's a decision that you've needed to make about money. You've been looking at your finances very, very carefully, maybe about whether or not you want to accept this offer really that is coming in for you, because it might have strings attached to it that you're not that happy with. So that could be going on for you here. You're taking some time out to think about it, but it is caused a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion going on. So whatever this deal is that is going on around you, that offer, you really don't want to accept it, it seems. You've got the King of Cups over here. So it looks like you're going to be asking somebody, or you want to ask somebody for some kind of advice, some kind of support. It might be a father figure with the King of Cups, or even getting some kind of counseling with regards to this. And you also are feeling a bit emotional about everything as well that is going on. But with the King of Cups, it's asking for some good supportive advice, some advice on how to deal with the situation. So there's something that is going on with this offer that is a bit shady with a Moon card. Everything's not revealed. There's a bit of lies and deceit going on as well. And you want to get some advice on how to proceed. Now, going to the future, you've got that Page of Swords, which is also about dealing with somebody who is very deceptive. The Page of Swords tends to stir up a lot of problems. They tend to stir up a lot of a troublemaker, really. They are a bit childish in the way they act. So there could be some news coming in for you, but you also could be dealing with somebody who's stirring up problems in the background over there. And maybe this is the reason why you're not too keen on accepting that particular offer. This could also be some legal news coming in that might cause a lot of disruption as well with that Page of Swords. Now, going into the future, you've got the Hierophant card. So this is being in control, taking charge of the situation, but also the Hierophant speaks about getting some practical advice and some sound advice that you do need to consider before making any kind of big decisions. So you might need to get some legal advice or financial advice, or even advice from somebody that you're considering getting it from, who will be supportive of you, but somebody who gives you some really practical advice on how to deal with situations. You've got the Chariot card over here, so you might be thinking about moving home, maybe even buying a new home. So this could all be about even buying the new home itself, maybe that, moving on from wherever you are. Now, whatever you're going to be doing is going to be victorious. With the Chariot card, it is being determined and being victorious in whatever you're doing and taking control. But this could also be just moving home and moving on from the situation. Maybe you're thinking about actually buying a new home with this money that you received from this, whatever this payoff was, whatever this offer is. This could also have been that you have been given the offer of a house or a home, and you're planning to move into this new home that you may have inherited. So in your hopes and fears, you got the Ten of Cups over here. So you want all of this drama to finish off and move. You want to move on from it. You want there seems to be a lot of drama that you're going through at the moment, and you want that all to come to an end. You're waiting for that cycle to end. Now, going into the future, the final outcome, you've got the Five of Cups over here, the Ten of Swords, and you've got the Devil. So the Five of Cups is about disappointment and loss, and feeling very miserable and thinking about things that you've lost in your past, things that didn't work out, and crying over it as well. So you're going through a period of depression as well. It seems like you are dealing with somebody who's very manipulative, and maybe you're in a position right now where you've got that Ten of Swords over here, so it's almost like you have to make a big decision and cut your losses and move on, or cut ties with this person who's manipulating you. So this could be that you're dealing with somebody who's making you an offer that you can't seem to refuse. You can't refuse this offer because it seems like a really good offer, but there's a lot of strings attached. You can see this person's almost like a puppet on a string here with this Devil, and it seems like you want to end the situation. There seems to be a lot of conflict. You want legal ending to this particular situation because maybe you're not dealing very well with it, because for some reason or the other it is depressing you, it's upsetting you, there's a lot of deceit and lies, and maybe you feel like you're being controlled by this person too much, and you want to cut your ties or end that situation, cut your losses and move on from that particular situation, because maybe whatever promises they're making to you is not something that is worth your while. It's causing you to feel a lot it's causing you to feel very, very miserable, whatever this deal is that has been struck. So it looks like you're in a very difficult situation. There's something going on here, where somebody's making you an offer which you can't seem to get out of or refuse. It might be something that looks very, very attractive, but it's going to end up having a lot of strings attached to it. And this is not something that you are willing to go for. And maybe this is the reason why you don't really want to accept that offer. It looks like you're going to have to get some good advice as to what to do next. And it might be from somebody who's a father figure who knows exactly what you want or knows you pretty well before you make big decisions. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Animal Tarot. So you've got the Three of Spring over here, which is talking about stop to take time to review and make long-term plans, capitalizing on your past successes. It is appropriate to pat yourself on the back for your accomplishments, but you may also need patience for the next phase. So, you are achieving with this Three of Spring, and, you have achieved quite a bit. Whatever projects you've been doing, whatever work you've been doing has been quite successful. There are people around you that are pretty supportive with that Three of Spring, which is the Three of Rods. So you do have some good friends, and maybe you need to rely on them for some kind of advice. The Eight of Spring is you have been presented with many opportunities all at once. This may feel very stressful, and remember to be grateful for the blessings heaven has sent you. So things starting to move on. The Eight of Spring is the Eight of Rods. So lots of news coming in and lots of options being available for you. So you're going to be very, very busy soon as well. Maybe not enough time to get depressed about whatever is going on. And you've got the Emperor card. It's the final card. Structure, organization are important for you. Don't be afraid to take a leadership role, and as much as you have much wisdom to offer. So this is about handling your finances, sorting yourself out, managing your resources. But the Emperor card is also about legal decisions being made. So there's something legal that is pending. You've got that Page of Swords over there that is also talking about some legal news and legal contracts. So there's something that you are going through at the moment that has got the legal system involved in. There's a decision that is going to be made over here. There's a lot of news coming in over here, and you're going to have to rely on your people around you for a lot of support. You're going to have to get some advice, some really good grounding advice in order for you to make a decision. It looks like there's that news is coming in for you over here. Whatever is going on over here, you're not too keen on it because you feel as though if you make that decision, it's going to tie you up to this particular person. Now, you could be dealing with an earth sign person here because the Devil card is ruled by Capricorn. And it looks like you're not getting along with them. You want to cut your ties with them, cut your losses with them, and move on. It seems like there's some kind of battle between you and this person, and it looks like you're not happy at all with this particular situation. It's depressing you, and you want to break ties with them completely and move on, because you feel that whatever this deal is, that is whatever this offer is, whatever this money is that they want to give you, has got us, there's a lot of lies and deceit and something not quite above board with that, so you're trying to move away from it. You are trying to make a move. It looks like you might make a home move, or actually even just physically leave the situation, move on from it, and not accept that particular offer that they are making to you. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.